Hurry up! For this group of young acrobats, this is the reality of those dreams. Wake up! Wake up! Hurry up! Their reluctance is understandable. Outside, it's minus 10 degrees Celsius. It's the same next door in the girls' dorm. These young acrobats have traveled far to join a pioneering show that will push them to the limit and bring unexpected dangers. It's the only troupe in China that performs its shows on ice. "19-year-old Sui Peilong is living his dreams. He's a team leader in the Heilongjiang Ice Acrobatic Troupe. His group must master new skills for a groundbreaking ice acrobatic show. But time is running out. In just 4 weeks, they're heading away on tour to perform in Taiwan. And then, hopefully, the world. 18-year-old Zhao Chunmei has been skating since the troupe was formed 20 months ago.
The first time I stepped onto the ice, I was very afraid. But with the teacher's guidance, I was able to learn to skate. Now my ability is pretty much the same as the others.
This new life is a far cry from Peilong's childhood on his parents' farm.
My family knew I liked acrobatics, so I went to the acrobatic school. This was a way to give me a better future. If I didn't study well, I would have had no choice but to go back to a part-time job.
Now these young acrobats must step up to the challenge. Luckily, their pedigree is sound. Peilong and Chung Mei are graduates from the elite Wuchao Acrobatic School in Hebei Province.
In 2004, the Heilongjiang troupe came to the Wuchao Acrobatic School to recruit performers for their new troupe. I was lucky enough to be selected.
Together with other Wuchao graduates, they traveled 1,600 kilometers north to the city of Haobing, where they learned to cope with cold and isolation from their families.
Sometimes I'm homesick. Usually I don't have a problem, but during major celebrations like Chinese New Year, I miss home. I miss my mum.
Coming to Haobing was like moving to a foreign land. It has strong historic ties to Russia. In winter, temperatures can plunge to 40 degrees below, earning this bustling industrial city the title of Ice Capital of China. Little wonder that Haobing's professional acrobatic troupe has become a pioneer in China of acrobatics on ice. While most in the troupe are grappling with their skates, 16-year-old Qin Yu is coming to grips with acrobatics. This professional ice skating champion turned her back on the world of competitive figure skating, where she'd won a top Chinese award.
I knew that with the increase in young skaters, I would face more competition if I carried on. So I decided to retire from professional figure skating and join the ice acrobatic troupe.
Within 2 to 3 years, they hope she'll develop into a competent ice acrobat and pass her skating skills on to the others. The man charged with developing this new ice show is choreographer Jiao Bingfong.
This morning we're going to have a practice run, from start to finish. Everything has to be in time with the music.
Bingfong won't be traveling with them to Taiwan, so these sessions are crucial.
They're already established as stage performers, but once they get on the ice, they're like babies, trying to take their first steps. It's extremely difficult for them.
The troupe's long-term ambition is to become a world-class act within 3 to 5 years. It's a goal close to the heart of troupe director Guan Xingming. Formed in the 1950s when government funding was freely available, its top reputation is reflected in their many trophies. But now they're a commercial business, needing a competitive edge to stay on top. A visiting ice troupe from Russia gave Mr. Guan and his team a novel idea.
After watching their programs, we decided that ice acrobatics might be very marketable.
So they split the troupe in two, one group on stage and another on ice. They purchased an ice maker and designed and built their own portable rink. Now they're poised to take on the world as China's only acrobatic troupe on ice. 11:30 a.m. is lunchtime and a chance to rest. But first, Chun Mei takes her turn at daily chores. This afternoon's run-through will be vital, and it'll be crunch time for those routines still needing work. At 1:30 p.m. exactly, choreographer Bingfong gets them underway. Although their first performance is still 4 weeks away, the rink will soon be melted, then shipped to Taiwan along with their performance equipment. So today, they're concentrating on those acts needing most work. One of these is the lion dance, a time-honored favorite with the Chinese audience. This routine portrays the lion's strength and agility, as well as its more playful side. But today isn't turning out to be much fun. And once they put on the lion costumes, this routine will be even harder to perform. Skates can be dangerous, and some acts aren't suitable for the ice, so they've carefully adapted those that are. For Pei Long, acrobatics on ice did not come easily.
The first time I put on ice skates and went onto the ice, I couldn't stand up, and I kept falling over. Once I felt comfortable on the ice, I took on the props and started learning the routines.
Chun Mei likes traditional routines linked to Chinese folk art. The Diablo requires the performer to strike elegant poses during the routine.
She is very hardworking and quick to learn new routines. She has a lot of respect for the troupe's ideals.
Another traditional routine that needs plenty of practice is the zhongfang, or the long post. Watching with interest is head coach Qin Yan. He'll be taking over from Bing Fong once they get to Taiwan. One of the most demanding acts in the show is the Pi Tiao, and 19-year-old Wang Long has taken up the challenge.
I haven't been practicing this routine for long, so it's new to me. It's still unfamiliar.
He could be the first ever to attempt this routine on ice. A stunt not easy with 2 kilograms of extra weight strapped to your feet. Welts and bruises are normal for this demanding routine. Wang Long doesn't know if his PTR will be included, but he's confident.
I'm 100% sure that it will be selected.
To give the show variety, several non-ice acts will perform alongside and above the ice rink. Like this trapeze act. Today, it's just as well they have their safety wire attached. Bing Fong then gets them to rehearse the finale. While the afternoon session has been intense, they know many acts still need work before tomorrow's dress rehearsal. Tomorrow, they'll be truly in the spotlight. Next morning, they bring in extra lighting to help inspire a sense of live performance. The wardrobe room is humming. The acrobats are responsible for their own makeup and costume changes during the show. Dozens of new costumes need fitting, while old ones need repairing. The troupe's small costume repair service is run off its feet. In the props workshop, the lions' heads are getting a much-needed touch-up. Pei Long is keen to get hold of them. Pei Long's concerned that the boys in the lion dance must perfect their backwards flip wearing the cumbersome lion outfits. And they've had no time to practice. The lion boys are first on the ice. They have yet to master a lion's agility. But they are brave in the face of a little spilt blood. But can they get it right before this evening's dress rehearsal? It's not just bodies that ice is hard on. With less than 5 hours left to dress rehearsal, there are lots of last-minute repairs and touch-ups to do. Workmen also race to make the extra piping for the larger rink they will need in Taiwan. In just 4 days, the containers will be picked up for the almost 4,000-kilometer journey. The dress rehearsal will give Qin Yu the chance to show off her star performance in the show. When the ice troupe premiered in Shanghai, her graceful swan dance was such a hit, it's become their marketing emblem. The Swans now hope to build on that success. A Taiwanese film crew has been invited to get some last-minute publicity. Head coach Chin is feeling the pressure.
At 4:45, you must all be ready to go onto the ice. At 5 o'clock sharp, we start the music. Everyone has to be here on time. Dismissed.
At exactly 5 p.m., it's over to the troupe to strut their stuff. The bungee routine gets things rolling. It will be performed directly over the ice rink, in tandem with the 2 professional skaters brought in especially for the show. So far, so good. But the skipping routine gets off to a shaky start. And Chun Mei makes an uncharacteristic slip. She redeems herself with a good lasso routine. With several of the poles still being made, the long post routine struggles to shine. The highlight should come when the boys bounce the poles from one head to the other. The Diablo is up next, but as with the skipping, Chun Mei's early nerves are showing, and she makes a rare mistake. The Lions have decided to perform without their cumbersome costumes. And they've still got some way to go to turn this act around. As the rehearsal progresses, the troupe shakes off its early nerves and picks up the pace. The numerous costume changes spell trouble for the upcoming swan dance. The girls have run out of time to put on their costumes. Worse still, Chen Yu makes a late entrance. With the cameras rolling, the swans know this feather-free rehearsal will not please Bing Fong. In no time, they're into the finale. Pei Long's rehearsal has gone well, and Chung Mei makes a good show on the aerial hoops. But the troupe knows that it's been a less than perfect performance. Bing Fong's time as their choreographer is about to end, so he doesn't hold back.
The swans, how are you supposed to come on stage?
It was because I had to get on the stairs and get on the stage, and I hadn't changed my costume.
Well, it's not a rap till you get it right.
Then Chun Mei is taken to task.
What you guys did was a mess.
During the rehearsal, I made some mistakes, so I was disappointed with myself. I just couldn't get motivated.
Next morning, Chun Mei's up early to meet her parents at the Central Railway Station. They've traveled for over 20 hours from Hebei province to wish their only daughter luck for her upcoming tour.
How are you?
I'm fine. Are you cold?
Yes, I am. It's very cold here. How do you cope?
Already, their visit is helping to put the disappointment of last night's rehearsal behind her.
They've always been behind me, giving me much encouragement. They've taught me not to be afraid of hard work. With the difficult times come the good times.
Chunmei's parents are shopkeepers, which means they can only get away to see their daughter for a couple of days each year.
We are very proud of her. All our family, friends and neighbors praise her. Wherever she goes, she is praised by others.
Overnight, the ice maker is turned off. Already, the surface of the rink is beginning to melt. To meet the shipping deadline, they decide to smash the ice, but they can't afford to damage the fragile pipes. It's all hands to the pump. Every item they might possibly need in Taiwan is packed. It's a working bee that doesn't rest until the job is done. Remarkably, they finish with a day to spare. The troupe gets the rest of the day off, and Pei Long, Qin Yu and friends head for town. It's a chance to relax and escape the pressures of the past few days, and perhaps dream a little of another life still ahead of them.
Where are you going to wear it for, big brother? I'm not going to get married.
There are more here. This dress is nice. We could wear it in the comedy routine.
If you get married, I will be the bridesmaid. Your wife can wear this one, and I will wear the other one.
Being so far from home, friendships formed in this close-knit community may last a lifetime. Chunmei's parents' visit is all but over. It may be a year before they see their daughter again.
I hope that she can perfect her acrobatic skills and set up a good career. I hope she will go on to become an outstanding performer.
With the containers now in transit, the troupe keeps up its skills, practicing on the stage and at a local ice rink.
Bye. Goodbye.
They head for Taiwan just 4 days before the first show. For many, this is their first time away from the mainland. And Chunmei is nervous.
I'm worried that I might not adjust to the new environment.
But the self-assured Qin Yu takes it all in her stride.
I can't wait for the opening performance. This is the first time for us to perform this show professionally and for money.
The city of Taipei has nearly 3 million people and over 1 million motor scooters, not to mention the world's tallest building. It's in this buzzing environment that the ice troupe hopes to make its mark. Their first official engagement is a welcoming banquet put on by the local promoters in their honor. They repay the compliment with a toast.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
They know their future success could depend on this tour. But down at the venue, there's trouble brewing. The ice rink is laid out and ready to flood, but the brand new ice maker refuses to go. Next morning, ice technician Jiao, who has traveled from Harbin to oversee the installation, thinks he knows why.
Last night we found that one of the main pipes inside the machine has come apart.
They bring in 2 local mechanics to investigate the problem, and it's not looking promising. They need to strip the whole machine down. But it's a problem that doesn't faze this technician.
There's still enough time to prepare the ice. We can make around 4 to 5 centimeters in 24 hours.